So a warm welcome to all of you who join us on this snowy night for a game that could turn out to be a real wintertime treat. It is a hot ticket on a cold, cold night, and conditions will be testing. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. I'm ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. It's a searching pass. He's through here. And he's managed to... Great chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Varane can get it clear. And that should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Shot, surely! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Wan-Bissaka does well to get it back. Pass is just off target. Philip Lahm, Jim Beglin, one of the greatest fullbacks ever, perhaps.
Oh, without doubt, Peter. He's definitely in that category when it comes to legendary players. I don't think I've seen someone as adaptable, as dependable, both going forward and having to get back too. Plus, he's got that excellent leadership he's always displayed, and he's won everybody's respect.
Yeah, and once described by one of the world's greatest managers as the most intelligent player I ever coached. No, that's been intercepted. Best. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Best really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Beckham standing over it. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. So, third corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. He's had it taken off him. The other side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Beckham. That's a cute ball. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Roberto Carlos.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Bullet. Makaleli. Takes a shot! Goal! Utrecht! Utrecht take the lead! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Utrecht are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Utrecht have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Roberto Carlos looking to go deep. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And reclaimed it in a trice. And the ball's come loose here. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. And this is a great chance to get themselves back square. Ronaldinho! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Back towards the middle. Yaya Toure. He's on it, can he get away? Lahm gets across to intercept that. Oh, there's the clearance. Tries to pass it through. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Beckham. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Corner number 4 coming up here. He's got tall. Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
They're up to 5 corners now. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Beckham. So what can they make of this? Roberto Carlos goes on a charge down the left. It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And he thumps it clear.
3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
Roberto Carlos delivers. Tries to get it clear. Pedro Neto gets it away. Ronaldinho. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Some first half thoughts?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Utrecht have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break.
Señoras y señores, visiten nuestra tienda oficial donde encontrarán souvenirs del partido de hoy. Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 8. Entrará al campo número 99.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Utrecht definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Lahm tries making a foray down the right. Defending of the desperate variety. Ambitious ball here. Well read, nice interception. Yaya Toure. And that is as far as they're going to go. Yaya Toure.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Nicely aimed pass. And it's Gullit. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Gullit gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. That certainly packed a punch. Utrecht just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Yaya Toure is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. He's having a go! Just a fraction high.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, but wasn't far away at all.
Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, that's clever. Toure promptly onto that, and that is that. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Plays it out wide.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That's good vision. And he cuts out the supply.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Lahm. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble.
Pedro Neto! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Pedro Neto is offering a wry smile there.
Gullit. That's a good ball out wide. Beckham, he rises! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número
We have got
22.
changes here from both
Lo
sides, in
reemplazará
fact.
Número 18. Se está realizando un cambio.
Taken back almost at once. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Decent progress down the left. Brilliantly cut out. That's going to go a long way. Rafael Varane goes direct. Nicely shaped ball. Beckham providing an outlet on that. It's a mighty effort! Oh, taken with style! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
That's terrific aggression, the way he attacked the ball.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
And that is a routine catch.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Beckham with the... Can he finish? And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. Terrific header! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Beckham. Oh, easy pickings there. Ibrahimovic. Makaleli. Nicely weighted ball. Bale's cross. Takes the shot!
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
Yes, it is. Time added on will be 2 minutes. The most accurate pass. And that is that. Utrecht can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results driven as they went.